What's up, folks? I know it's been a while, but welcome back to another Empire Intel podcast. I'm your host, Mega John, as always, with, what the fuck is my co-host name?
Oh,
Uh,
you can kiss the tip of
uh,
my dick. It has not been that long.
oh, man, it's been a minute, though. It has been a minute.
Yeah, it has.
But
It has.
THoG Recon, yeah, guys, I know. It's been a while since we've done one of these podcasts, but, yeah, it's good to get back in here, get back in the flow a little bit. We've had a lot of things going on, honestly, between the both of us. We're not breaking up. There is no, there's no divorce going on. I don't
Yeah, I'm
think.
not fucking Keemstar or anything like that.
I'm not going to get served with some papers in a couple of days, am I?
I don't know. Maybe. Do you have any money that I can go ahead and get out of you, or what?
Fuck, no, I don't. But
You
yeah,
just as
it's been,
broke as me.
yeah, hell yeah. There's been a lot of stuff going on. It's the holiday season, all of that stuff. And another thing is, with our podcast. There hasn't been a whole lot going on, in the video game world, YouTube world that's really, worth talking about all that much. I mean, we just kind of got into a rut where, we could have made some podcast about the same fucking bullshit all the time, which is Call of Duty. Call of Duty's fucking up this or, whatever. But we don't want to make a podcast with the same title, the same topic every time. I don't want to we don't want to put podcasts out there as like Call of Duty did this time. What is Call of Duty gonna? It would get boring for you guys. You guys would just say, "Hey, these guys are just bitching about the same thing every fucking time," and we don't want to do that shit.
Exactly. All we would be doing is just making shit content for everybody else, and that's not what we want to be seen as, man. We want to be seen as the guys that put out quality content, talk about things that everybody wants to hear, and not just constantly regurgitate the same shit that's going on that we've done before or that other people are talking about. We want to talk about different things.
Yeah, and especially and it kind of feels odd because this is how we got together. Was
What the
are
fuck?
you fucking kidding me?
That
Oh,
is not
somebody made a
getting
highlight.
edited out.
All right. Oh, Cowboys and Patriots remain top two teams. There we
Okay,
go.
anyway,
That's
don't
what
get
we
me
needed to
fucking
hear.
started on that shit. Anyway, so
Okay. Yeah, but we got started doing Call of Duty bitching about Call of Duty, but we can't do the same shit over and over and over again.
yeah.
But some new shit has come to light. Some new shit has come to light. And we might be, a little bit behind the gun on this, but Adam Saleh. Oh,
Oh my
boy.
god, man.
Yeah,
This
we have to talk about this. This is you
it's
guys
like
have
the
probably already
fucking
heard about
bane
it.
of my existence right there. I fucking put up a goddamn video and I used Adam Sella as an example, which probably wasn't it wasn't the best idea I've ever had.
Fuck, no, it wasn't.
But dude, it's like, I mean, everybody completely took away from the point of my video and just kept focusing on that fuck bag. It's like,
Yeah,
dude, you guys are focusing on the wrong fucking part here. And
I
all right,
seen the video and
say
I
your
said the
piece.
same thing.
Say your
I said,
piece.
okay, I seen the video and I thought, oh my God, this motherfucker, Rican is a Adam Sella cocksucker. What
Oh
the
my
fuck?
god, man.
That's all I took from it. Now, let me tell you about this video. One of my close friends, he's Pakistani. He put this up on Facebook, and I got home from picking my girlfriend up at work one morning, and I heard her listening to it. I didn't even see the video. She said, "Hey, your friend Naman put this video up," and I'm just listening to it, and the first thought that popped in my head was, "There's more to this story. There's a lot more to this story," and that's without seeing the video. And, the more research I did on him and the more I looked at it and was talking to my friend Naman about it, and he said, he's Pakistani. You know, how do I say this? He wants to bring it to light all of the injustices that are going on against Arabic people around the world. He deleted that video, that Adam Sella video, quick. He said, "Fuck this guy. If he got kicked off of this plane for any other reason than what he says in the video, fuck him. I don't want to give him any more publicity." And this is, from what I hear, the most retweeted video ever.
I
Is it
think
ever?
so. I think it's ever. Now, the problem with that is that, yeah, Adam Sella actually got more popularity on the situation because of who he is. You know, because
Hmm.
he's hated by many, loved by some. You know, a lot of people do like some of his work. Other people just fucking completely hate his work because he's notorious for doing those fucked up pranks and social experiments. You know, where
That end up
he's
being fake more
yeah,
often than
you know,
not.
he's dressing up as a freaking suicide bomber, or he runs around with a fucking goat with dynamite strapped to it. So people are focusing on that shit. They're also focusing on the fact that the week before this incident, he supposedly, quote unquote, went and shipped himself in a set of luggage in a plane. You know, and Delta Airlines ended up coming out, or whatever airlines he was on, ended up saying, no, it was fake. You know, we got video evidence that he actually did not get in there. He got on the plane like everyone else, got off the plane like everyone else, and just made it seem like he was in luggage. Now, everyone's
Yeah, and
focusing on that.
it's negative 39 degrees in the cargo bay is what they said. So
Yeah.
he would have fucking been frozen.
Yeah,
So
you know, everyone's focusing on that shit right there. They're also focusing on the fact that it's Adam Sella. Okay?
yeah.
That's the other thing. Now, the problem is, the reason why I even made the video was to basically touch on a point which a lot of people are really refusing to touch on, which is racism. You know, and just profiling that has been going on all over the fucking world, not just the US, but just all over the world. You know, now the video that I should have used instead of Adam Sella, I've actually should have used a video that was actually put up a couple of weeks before that about a young doctor named Tamika Cross who was basically fucked over by Delta airline pilots. There was a situation on a plane where one of the people on a plane needed a doctor.
Hmm.
And this young lady, Dr. Tamika Cross, was trying to come to their aid. And Delta Airlines attendants, or whatever the fuck you want to call them, straight up told her that she could not help because she didn't look like a doctor. Now,
Oh
mind
wow.
you, she's a young black woman.
You know, that's wow. That
Yeah, see, that,
I've
that shit
never.
makes you fucking think right there. Now, I should have used this as opposed
Yeah.
to Adam Sella. My whole point on the video is that this whole profiling shit is getting out of hand. You know, and I actually got into a fucking Twitter war with somebody by the name of At the War Slayer,
Mhm.
where I went and I posted a video up about Adam Sella. And again, the video title is Stop the Hate, because I'm tired of fucking seeing people hate other people for no fucking reason. Other than
Right.
the fact that they're just a different colored skin, or they pray to a different fucking god or different set of gods. It's just people are fucking hating for no goddamn reason. So this guy says, you do know he has videos of him pretending to be a terrorist to make YouTube videos when it happens for real. And I told him, I was like, dude, that's beyond the point. Like, that's not the point of my video. And he's
Yeah.
just focusing on that shit. And he's like, well, you're taking sides. And I'm like, I do take sides. I side with anti-terrorism or anti-racism. Everyone needs to wake up and realize that there is a social divide in our world. And nobody wants to admit that shit.
Yeah.
My
And
biggest
that's
fucking mistake is using Adam Sella to try to get that point across.
yeah. I tell you, because I took the same thing away from it. But I know you. I know, from our conversations about, Dakota Access and the whole time we've known each other.
Yeah.
I know what you're trying to do, but whenever I seen the Adam Sella, it was just like,
Yeah, I know.
what?
You fucking thought I became
What?
one of those fucking SJW fucking whatever the
Hell
fuck.
yeah.
But,
Like
I
this
mean,
motherfucker.
it wasn't
But
my
I get
point.
what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Now, a lot of people, I don't know if you've seen, it was his friend Slim, who came out and put out a video, and he was trying to defend all of Adam and Slim's previous videos about the counting down on Arabic on a plane. Did
Yeah,
you
I
see that?
saw that shit. And there was
He,
actually a video that Honor the Call put up, showing that Adam Sella was trying to get Slim to, screen something in Arabic, and Slim came out and was like, dude, you can't do that.
yeah, but
Slim's trying to tell him, hey, you need to stop that shit. We're gonna get fucking kicked off.
yeah, in the rebuttal video, the video explaining their okay, basically, let me reset it. This video that Slim put out, and he went through all of their videos that people are saying, look, they do this shit all the time. He really manipulated that whole thing because I watched the video. He was going in Slim's video, he was going through each of Adam's previous videos.
Hmm.
Like, these are the ones where we're counting down on a plane. All we're doing is clickbaiting. Look, it was this guy behind us that we were teaching him how to count in Arabic.
Okay,
That's
but
the only part
here's the
that he
thing.
showed.
Should he have made that video? Probably
No,
not.
no, no, no.
But the thing is, everybody's just focusing on the fact that Adam Saleh and Slim are prank artists. You know, and they
Yeah,
do this dumb shit to try to get reactions. Of course, they're trying to do it for YouTube, but they're focusing on the wrong things. All these people are sitting here just fucking focusing on the fact that it's these two that do dumb shit. But when something
yeah,
serious happens, nobody wants to fucking admit that it's a problem.
right. You're right. They're going to look at it, like I said, because these guys have a platform, and they're going to look at it as, these guys are famous, and if this is happening to them, it's happening all over the world. It's happening every time somebody gets in one of these situations. It's
See,
not
that's what people should be
it.
looking at.
It's the smaller situation that people should be looking at, but it's oh God, it's mind numbing. For me personally, it's mind numbing to even think that this still happens in our world. I can't believe we're in 2016 and
Oh,
shit like
okay.
this
See,
still
now
happens.
this is that part right here that I was telling you about that I was about to fuck your whole head
All right.
up. Now you
Maybe
got
it's
to
this little
think.
bubble I live in.
All right, you got to think. Our entire society, United States of America, was built on the foundation of slavery.
Hmm.
Then, of course, fucking Civil War happens. President Lincoln comes out, the Emancipation Proclamation. He sets all slaves free. Or
He's a good
does
man.
he?
He's a good man.
Or does he? Now, that's something that a lot of people just don't understand there. There is a clause in the Emancipation Proclamation that allows for slavery. And
Okay.
people just don't fucking realize that. Everybody's always quoting the Emancipation Proclamation. Yeah, they fucking gave us freedom. But what they're leaving out the fact is there is a clause in the Emancipation Proclamation that does give the United States government and states governments the right to still have slaves. And the way that they can have those slaves is through prisoners. Stick a man in prison,
Yeah.
loses all his rights. And it is also legal to use them as slaves. Hence, all these slave labor jobs that all these prisoners have to deal with. Most of these guys, after speaking with my wife, who is a corrections officer, my wife told me that the people that work in her area of the prison, I can't disclose where she works, but the people that work in her area of the prison, they only make 10 cents a fucking hour.
Wow.
10 cents an
Yeah.
hour.
Yeah, that's really I've heard of that before. My uncle has been in prison. I've heard of hey, my uncle's white, by the way.
Oh God. Well, I mean, look, it's not anything against you. It's not anything against white people, but it's just the fact that you got to think. You know, the Emancipation Proclamation allows to have slaves.
Yeah, it
The
is
common
a
man cannot
fucked
have
up
slaves,
word.
but the government can if they put enough people in prison. So, okay, the government's sitting back. Well, how do we get more people in prison if we're allowed to have slaves that are prisoners? Well, let's go ahead and criminalize some of these fucking drugs that we know aren't going to fucking do anything to these people. Make it completely fucking illegal. We're going to set some fucking minimum fucking sentencing, and then we'll go ahead and we'll have all the slaves that we need. And then right after that, we start getting our first minimum sentencing for
Yeah.
alcohol, for fucking marijuana, for shit that people aren't going to fucking die from and shit that's really not that dangerous.
Yeah.
You know, and
Uh,
all of a sudden, you start getting your prison population. You start getting this boom of prisoners over just a couple of fucking years. Right now, 1 in 4 prisoners in the entire fucking world live in the U.S. One
Oh
in
yeah,
four. We
you
have
could.
25% of the fucking world's prison population right here in America.
Yeah,
Land of the
our
free,
prison
my
system,
ass.
our prison system is fucked. I mean, you can watch. I really love watching Lockup on MSNBC, and whenever they go abroad to other countries, and you see all the liberties that people in prisons in other countries get,
Yeah.
your mind will be blown. I was watching one this weekend. I forgot where it was. These prisoners get to leave on the weekends. They get to leave the prison and go to their families and do whatever they
Yep.
want to. They get to bring PlayStations into the prison, and it's a night and day difference between prisons in America and prisons in other countries.
Well, that's
It's
the thing. Our prison
fucking
system is
crazy.
cruel and inhumane. I mean, the shit that we do in our prison system should not be fucking done anywhere to any human or animal for that fucking matter. But
Yeah.
just to let everybody know, this is an unpaid product placement. Make sure you guys check out the movie on Netflix called The 13th, which is actually profiling the situation that I just touched on a little bit right there with African Americans, criminalization of drugs. That right there is your best source to get all the information that we're just talking about. Again, this is unpaid. I personally really like that movie because it opened my fucking eyes. And I feel you guys deserve to feel the same way. So if you get a chance, go to Netflix, watch the 13th. 1-3, 13th. Talking about the 13th Amendment.
Oh, that's a good number right there. That's my number.
Yep. So,
1-3.
next thing we're
So
going to be fucking talking about today, which is actually Mega John's fucking big baby right here, because he's fucking been following this shit forever, and I fucking hate this fucker. But
yeah,
we're going to talk a little bit about Baited.
masturbating. Yeah. Oh man, these motherfuckers piss me off. I love Tommy and Clown. Fuck Keem. I was a Keem fan up until about 2 weeks ago, but
Dude, I lost all
these
fucking respect with him on that situation. Now, before you even
same
talk
here.
about Baited, let's go ahead and give you a little opportunity to give people a taste of the video that you actually have coming out. Now, just give them a taste
Okay,
enough to, make them say, I gotta watch this.
okay. Without giving too much away, I'll have a video coming out about this whole situation. It's a very small situation, probably doesn't deserve a whole video, but I'm going to go into detail about how I felt about Keem before and how I feel about him now. Basically, it is about how hard Keem actually is to work with. And believe it or not, little old John, you could say that I was working with Keem on a very certain video here called the Exposed Awards 2016. And I'll just tell you, I got in contact with Keem through DMs, and I wanted to, take shots at everybody I was presenting an award to, everybody that was on my list. And I didn't want it to look like I'm taking shots at the other three people and sucking Keem's dick. But I didn't want to. The line that I had prepared for Keem, I wanted to run it by him first since he is a part of the show. And, I would change it if it hit a little too close to home. It hit a little too close to home. I'll tell you
Apparently
that
so.
much. It hit too close to home, and yeah, me and Keem we were on speaking terms for all of 5 minutes. And this is going to be any of you guys that have seen any of my other videos, like, oh my God, here's another video. Somebody blocked John on Twitter. He's got to make a video about it. But but with the whole Baited podcast and all that whole situation coming up, it really, I think it will illustrate just what kind of person Keem is, especially when it comes to a smaller YouTuber, somebody who is irrelevant. Irrelevant, as Keem says.
Yeah.
So I'm an irrelevant person, so I'm trash, fuck you, whatever. But yeah, I want to go through, the respect and how I defended him and his whole situation, and made videos supporting him, or made a video supporting him.
How you
And
actually spent a fucking podcast being nice about him and not
yeah,
fucking going in the way I thought you should have.
exactly. When we had the podcast with Go Gamer and Error Six, I really didn't have much bad to say about Keem. Hey, I still respected the guy. He was all right to me. He hadn't done anything to me. I tried to see things from his side, but all that shit's done now.
Yeah,
Fuck
there
him.
is no fucking his side. That motherfucker is just fucking egotistical, racist piece of shit.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys are fucking ready for Mega John's video. That shit is going to be coming out here in the next couple of days. There are
Yeah.
some things he's waiting for to drop it, but make sure you guys are ready for that shit, because I am. I want to see it.
Yeah, I'm ready. And all this going on with Tommy C, this shit started up again yesterday. And this is what I'm talking about. I hate it. Like, I'm following all this shit, but it seems like every time Tommy and Keem want to get into a fight or something wants to happen with Baited, it's always during the fucking Cowboy game. And I'm trying to watch my
Well,
Cowboys,
okay.
but I can't because I'm sitting here. Oh, what the fuck is going on here? You
Now,
know?
this whole baited Tommy C. Keemstar thing, let's backtrack a little bit.
Okay, go ahead and set the stage for us
Well,
here.
here's the thing. You're actually really familiar with this. I mean, I've been catching bits and pieces on it. I've actually been following Tommy C more than I've been following Keem. Again, it's because of this whole fucking Keem Megajohn thing that I seriously lost a lot of respect for Keem. I really didn't have very much for him before, but I mean, it's just completely out the window now. Considering what I saw, I mean, I think it's some bullshit, but Megajohn, since you're more privy on this situation with Baited, go ahead and basically explain it to me and our listeners and viewers as if we're just ignorant to the whole thing.
Okay, so the Baited podcast, Tommy Clown Keemstar. As everybody probably already knows by now, that shit is done. And let me tell you a little bit about why it is done. Now, first off, Keemstar was, he's the main reason for the Baited podcast. He's the big name. What the hell is going on in here right now?
Is that your fucking sex slave trying to bust out of the closet?
Probably so.
I told you to fucking put the goddamn cuffs behind the back.
I don't want to get too inhumane here. But,
dude, hold on, guys, everybody listening and watching us right now, just please keep in mind this is a joke. He does not have any sex slaves in the fucking closet. That's all we need right now.
That's going to be taken out of context. Oh, Keem's going to come back after my video and he has sex slaves. He's talking about me.
Hey guys, this is Honor the Call, and we're exposing Megajohn for being a sex slave trafficker.
But anyway, the breakdown. This first off, from Keem's point of view, the whole issue with Baited and his co-host came down to money. Keem was getting, I believe it was 60%. Tommy's getting 30, or excuse me. Anyway, Tommy C was getting 20. Keem was getting 60. Clown was getting 30. Some shit like that. I don't even know if my math's right. I know Tommy was getting 20 and Clown was getting 30 and Keem was getting all the rest. So Clown comes to Keem and wants an even split on the revenue from all of the Baited podcast.
Which I really think it should be 33. That way.
Well, that's up for debate. I mean, personally, I think Keem should get a little bit more share. God, I can't believe I'm saying that about this asshole. Fuck. Because I didn't know Clown or Tommy until Baited. And I'm sure a lot of people are the same way. So Keem really did bring in the viewers. Now, that's Keem's side of the story. Because Clown came to me and he wanted an even split because Clown wanted more money since he does all of the editing, and that's not right. That's Keem's narrative. Come to find out, yes, Clown did go to Keem and ask for an even split. It was not so Clown could jump up from 30% to 33%. It was so Tommy could jump up from 20% to 33% because Tommy was making the least out of all of them. So after that shit was squashed.
All right. Well, before you even continue, let's look at it from. Let's take a couple steps back there.
Okay.
Tommy's making 20%. Clown is making 30. Keem's making 50. Keem started the podcast. Now, that's kind of fucked up. When you really sit back and think about it, you got three people that all put in the same amount of effort into the fucking podcast, and Keem's getting 50 fucking percent.
Yeah,
I mean, it's some bullshit. That's like me and you. If me and you were to start making money off this podcast and off the fucking YouTube channel, it's like me telling you I'm getting 80% because I started this shit. Fuck you.
Yeah.
You're just a fucking voice on the show. I started this shit. I'm getting 80%. You're getting 20. That's some bullshit.
Oh,
This is this is a team effort. Me and you
yeah.
working together. So it's only fair that shit gets split 50-50. It's
Right.
only fair.
Right. And I kind of see it as, I don't, 33, 33, 33. That would be
Exactly.
that. Oh, excuse me. That would be perfect. Oh
Oh,
God,
he's
I gotta
choking on
take
dicks over
some
there. Look at this
water.
guy.
Oh my God, this cold, this Christmas cold.
Intermission, because this guy's sitting here choking
Oh
on
man.
imaginary dicks.
Okay. So there's some that would argue that Clown probably deserves more since he does the editing and whatnot. But that doesn't matter. To me, they're all three. The Baited podcast is those three people.
Exactly.
It should be split evenly no matter what. Now, Keem's argument that he wants more, I can understand because, like I said, I didn't know who either of the other two guys were until Baited. But, that's, to me, that's a little bit petty.
God
Damn,
damn, this guy's gonna
still
fucking
going.
die on our podcast.
But oh man, I forgot where I was going with this. But anyway, that's not the real issue I have with the whole Baited thing. Personally, I'm glad that Baited is over because coming out of this, I like Tommy and I like Clown. And with my little interaction with Keemstar, I can't stand the fucker. I do not want to watch Baited anymore, knowing that he's getting 50% of the revenue from what I'm watching. So to me, I'm glad it's over. And Tommy and Clown can go and do their own thing, and I will support them, whatever. But after this whole situation, I'll still support Tommy and Clown because watching all of this unfold has really opened my eyes to what I experienced with Keem. And I got a ton of respect for Tommy and Clown for being able to work with this motherfucker for, the 6 to 8 months that they worked with him. And, anybody that can do that, that can put up with that shit, hey, man, more power to them. I'm glad that they finally got fed up with all the bullshit. Because basically, I was arguing with a guy on another video. It's actually Angry Redneck's video talking about this whole thing. And this guy that I was arguing with, he was so persistent saying that Baited podcast is not edited in any way. It's just they're just talking and they talk. It's unedited and then they put it up. It's fucking edited to shit. And Clown had to do all of that editing because even Keem himself said in Tommy's live stream that there is a lot of editing that goes on because a lot of times Keem will say something that's so fucked up and he doesn't want it getting out there. So to date, according to Keem and Clown, or basically Clown, but Keem didn't dispute it, there's been 7 episodes of the Baited podcast that have not been aired because Keem didn't want them out there. And that's what it is. Tommy and Clown got so fed up with this shit because Keem thinks since he has 50%, since he has a bigger split, that he can actually say what goes out and what doesn't. And Clown and Tommy got fed up with it. They said, it's just wasting everybody's time.
Well,
because
yeah,
they're
it is.
recording an
I mean, you gotta
episode.
think they're fucking sitting here making these fucking episodes and shit. They're putting all their fucking work into it the way they would with any other episode.
Yeah.
And fucking Keem starts to, oh no, I don't want that out there because I said this, or no, motherfucker. If you don't want what you said out there, you shouldn't have fucking said it to begin with.
Exactly. And up until that point, I thought it was only the Scarce episode that didn't get out there. And Keem, his whole reasoning for that was, oh, it's a bad episode. We don't put out bad content. Apparently, it was just Keem crying his ass off the whole time. You're a bad guy, is what Tommy said. You're a bad guy. No, you're a bad guy. You're a bad guy.
Well, that's the whole thing about this whole Baited situation. The way it's being handled by all parties is fucking stupid. Why the fuck are you guys sitting here getting into a fucking Twitter war between the three of you in front of all of your fucking fans, in front of the fucking world? Why does the world need to see What is going on behind your fucking closed doors? Don't
Yeah.
nobody need to fucking know any of this shit. If you guys got a fucking beef, take care of it like fucking men with each other. Don't fucking sit there going to fucking social media crying and bitching to each other, fucking yelling at each other, arguing with each other for the whole fucking world to see.
Well, I'll tell you this it doesn't end with Keem, but it starts with Keem.
But
It
damn
starts
near
with Keem
every
going
fucking Twitter
public.
war I've ever seen starts with fucking Keem.
Yeah. Let's see, he's the one that, and I understand because his followers, a lot of them are just blind sheep, dude.
Well, that's
And
the other
as
thing,
soon
because
as,
you mentioned that you got into an argument on Angry Redneck's video with
Mhm.
another guy that was defending fucking baited podcast or how it's made or something like that. Now, here's the
defending
thing.
Keem's part in the whole in the
Yeah, now
whole
here's the thing with that shit, and this is something that I've been noticing, not only, based on what you just told me, but, in my comment section, I've been noticing it on Facebook, I've been noticing it on fucking Twitter. It's like, everybody has something to fucking say. And no matter what, they always have to be fucking right. And
Oh
that's
yeah,
what pisses me off. Like, no, motherfucker, you're wrong, shut the fuck up, back down. But
yeah,
everybody has something to say about everything. It's like everybody has this fucking little SJW fucking gene in them that makes them want to come out the fucking woodworks, say whatever the fuck they gotta say, and nah, bitch, I'm right. That's it. Like, no, it don't
yeah.
fucking work that way. If
Well,
you're
this
not gonna
this
fucking
guy,
have a conversation with someone, a fucking a back and forth where the shit is actually civil and you're learning from each other, then it makes no sense for you to fucking come out and say anything.
yeah, and this guy finally backed down because he told me, he said, "Oh, instead of just calling me stubborn and expecting me to take you at your word, why don't you give me some proof?" So I linked the fucking video where Keem
Well,
came out
no,
and
no.
said
See,
the shit. It's like,
that's the point. Why is it that everybody always has to prove what they say? In this day and age, with the fucking internet the way it works, the social media and everything, anybody, any fucking idiot with fucking at least two fingers can go ahead and fucking mash those goddamn fucking fingers onto a fucking keyboard and find out anything.
yeah,
People can find out literally anything. I can tell you right now how fucking wide Hillary Clinton's fucking gash is in between her fucking legs with just a fucking hit, a couple of hits of the fucking keys. But no,
yeah.
if I argue with you on fucking Twitter, no, bitch, I want proof.
Right, right. That's exactly how it is. But I want to get back to this about them arguing about it in public in the first place. It started with Keem, and with all of his followers, with all of his people that take him at his word and believe that he can do no wrong. That's going to lead Tommy and Clown. They have to come out and defend themselves because they're going to get so much hate because of what Keem says. Oh, Clown wants extra money because he does all the editing. Well, Clown's got to come out and defend himself from that shit.
All right. Well, I mean, I completely understand where Clown and Tommy have to come back and fucking defend themselves, but it's the mere fact that they have to defend themselves that pisses me off. Why the fuck is it okay for fucking Keemstar to go and start a fucking Twitter war or social media war with these fucking guys and make their fucking business public? I mean, if you got a fucking problem with somebody, like I said before, just fucking deal with it behind closed doors. There's no reason for you to fucking act like a goddamn fucking bitch and go on fucking social media and start whining and complaining about how your fucking teammates want more money. Just shut the
Yeah.
fuck up, get behind closed doors, and take care of this shit.
Yeah, and that's what he does. He lives on Twitter. He craves the attention, man. If there's no drama being had, and this is what gets me. This is why everybody thought that the whole situation was a work. And even I talked to you about that. I was like, man, whenever Tommy went off on Keem in that at the end of his live show, I'm like, I fucking love it, but it kind of sounds like a work.
Yeah,
And
I mean, after
Keem,
that whole fucking Zoe Burger thing.
yeah, and this is something that Keem has to do. In my mind, he has to do this to if there's no big drama news to report on, he has to create some drama and be at the center of
Well,
it.
it's not in your mind. This is actually something he's admitted to. He admitted to
Yeah,
actually doing that when he was
with the
interviewing
Zoe
Zoe
Berg.
Berger.
Yeah,
Because he's like, there was nothing going on. There was no drama. There was no news. So I decided to go ahead and just put the thing out there and, just create something so that we have something to talk about.
right. And that's what popped into my head whenever the whole baited thing first started. I'm like,
Well, that's
okay,
what I
here we
still
go.
think that's the case. I still think
Well,
that right now, Baited wasn't getting the attention that they thought it would get. Or, views may be down, listening may be down. So they're trying to, the three of them collectively, trying to figure out how they can go ahead and get more views, to get more people to actually come out and fucking listen to their podcast. So, hey, you know what? How about the three of us fucking go and create some fucking drama?
I don't think
I'm gonna look at
it's
it the
that
same
big.
way
I'm
everybody
not.
wants to fucking look at this whole fucking Adam Sellis shit. Everybody wants to look
Um,
at Adam Sellis' past and not look at the fact that he was actually just a fucking victim of fucking racism and profiling. I'm gonna look at Beta Podcast the same way. Keem has admitted to creating drama just to get fucking more views, just to get more attention. And then all of a sudden this whole fucking Beta thing pops off? No. They're doing it to get
it
fucking views. That's all they're doing it for.
it is pretty convenient, the timing of it.
It
But
is.
I don't know how involved Tommy and Clown are in it.
I don't
It
think they're
kind
really
of
that involved. It's possible fucking Keemstar might have just, threw the little idea out there saying, hey, maybe let's fucking do something stupid. And, Clown probably laughed it off. Tommy's like, nah, I really don't think we should do some shit like that. And then all of a sudden, fucking Keemstar comes
Keem
out
just
and
went
just,
out with it.
he
Bam.
just fucking blows everything up. And of course, Colossal and Tommy, they're going to have to come back and defend themselves because they really don't know what's going on. But
Yeah,
I
and
still think this is a ploy on Keemstar's part to get more views.
it does seem like it from his part because of how Tommy's going about it. Tommy's calling him out every time every time Keem changes the narrative on why Baited ended. First, it was about the money. Now it's about the damn shit that Keem knew about that Clown was going to make an exposed video, or not even an exposed video. He was looking into Keemstar's past. And this is stuff, like Tommy said, Keemstar already knew about. But yet, another podcast comes out and talks about it, and all of a sudden, it's irrelevant enough now, 10, 12 months later, for Keem to get upset about it? This is shit that happened in January as far as Clown looking into Keem's past and the pedophile allegations and whatever. Keem already knew about this. He had to know about this before he would even work with Clown. And to me personally, I think that's all Baited was. Because if you remember at the time, Keem was getting all this fucking hate.
Keem's
Scarce
always
Pastel.
getting hate.
No, from the Leafy and Grade videos. He was
Oh.
getting more hate than I've ever seen him get. Scarce passed him in subs and views and everything. So what does Keem do? Keem says, hey, I'm good guy Keem. Let me go get a couple of smaller YouTubers to prove that I'm a good guy. I will work with anybody.
Okay,
I will
wait.
do
See,
good.
that's some shit that I want to fucking talk about right there. I remember when he did that, and I
Uh-huh.
reached out to him, and the moment I fucking tweeted at him, letting him know, hey, I'm willing to interview you, he goes back out and says, oh, I'm sorry, you don't have more than 10,000 fucking subs, so you're just irrelevant. Yo, fuck you. Like, what
Wow.
happened to that good guy Keem? I want to help everyone out. I want to help all YouTubers out. Where the fuck was their fine print saying, I want to help everybody out, but they have to have more than 10,000 subs?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
No,
And
if you're
there
going to fucking help everybody, help everybody. Don't fucking pick and choose.
and there's another story coming out about him. I don't know how long ago this was because I don't know whenever he stopped doing the Operation False Hope thing. But apparently there is a vlogging channel. I'll have to look up her name. But apparently Keem came across her video and donated $500. The only thing is he never donated $500. The woman never received it.
He probably
Never
fucking went back
received
and
it.
charged it back.
Yes. And a lot of people were coming onto her videos. It was Keem's friend that he's been playing Rust with that came out on a stream last night and was showing everything. But yeah, this woman, all of Keem's fans kept going to her videos. When are you going to thank Keemstar for the $500 and and all the attention you're getting? And she came out and said, "Look, I never received $500. I received people donating, or doing my Patreon, doing $5 here and there, and I'm very thankful for that. But I don't know what $500 you guys are talking about. I never received a $500 donation." And that is a ploy. So now that has to take precedent. Whenever Keem, you got to go back now. Somebody's going to do it. Go back and look at all of his Operation False Hope and what he said he donated. and see if it actually ever
Well,
fucking
you know
happened.
what? This is just a little side note on that one. Honor the call if you're actually listening to this. I hope you look into this shit. I know Keemstar is your friend, but you are YouTube's watchdog. Like we named you the last time we
Oh
were all
yeah,
together. You are the YouTube watchdog. This right here is actually something very important. We need you to go and find out if Keemstar really did donate that $500
yeah,
or if he faked it. That's
yeah.
something that's very important. Everyone needs to know that because people need to know if Keemstar is a real piece of shit or not.
And this is what gets me about Keemstar. He claims all the time, it's like, Drama Alert's not my channel. I can't have a YouTube channel. I've been banned from YouTube. Why the fuck is he still allowed on YouTube? I don't fucking get it. Like he's so manipulative. I mean, and everybody knows how manipulative. Not everybody. His fans are fucking got their head so far up his ass. He can do no wrong.
Yep.
But anybody with half a brain knows how manipulative this motherfucker is. They know it. And the way he manipulated YouTube into saying it's not his channel, he doesn't own the channel, he's reaping all the fucking benefits from it.
Exactly. That
So it
motherfucker, he
technically
just
is
finished
his
buying
channel.
a fucking house. He bought a fucking car. The motherfucker just pulled a T Martin.
Oh yeah. Yes, he did. So yeah, this guy came, like I said, I have no respect for the man anymore. Well, the child. I mean, like I said, I'm glad Beted's over. I don't have to worry. I went and unsubscribed from Drama Alert. Haven't watched one.
It's not over.
I still pull it up whenever I see something going on Twitter. I'll open up another browser and see what the fuck he's on about now, just so I can make fun of him. But yeah, I'm done with Drama Alert. I'm done with Keemstar. He can go fuck off in a corner or something. I don't give a fuck. But that's my 2 cents on it. I'll talk more about it in the video and just give you my side of things. And I see people coming out like I've made comments on other people's videos, just kind of insinuating, talking about the situation and my history with Keem. And the thing I get all the time is, yeah, right, you have 123 subscribers. Like Keemstar would ever work with you. I mean,
Oh my
it's not.
God.
It's like, okay, you Keem cocksucker. It's not. It might be a little short-sighted for you to say you're small, so Keem would never work with you. He wasn't working directly with me. We were both a part of a project.
Exactly.
We're both a part of the same project, and I'm trying to make things right with everybody that's involved in that project. And his unwillingness to work with me, that's what I'm saying, work with me.
On the same fucking project that we're all on.
Yeah. And that's what I get by working with me. I was trying to talk to him, trying to make sure that he's okay with what I'm saying, and I guess he wasn't. I guess he wasn't okay with it.
That motherfucker's never okay with anything, dude. He's just a fucking big old fucking 34-year-old fucking man-child who's probably going through fucking menopause. There's something wrong with that dude, man. There really is something wrong with Keemstar. Like, mentally, there's something wrong with him. That motherfucker needs to go get medicated or something.
He, to take a line from Roger Clemens, he misremembers so much shit.
Oh my God! Either misremembers it or, oh my God, no, that was his act. That was a persona. No, bitch, it's you. You racist fuck.
I think that's the only thing I said about him in his podcast. The only criticism I had of him is you can't have both sides. You can't say this is an act, this is Keemstar, and this is Drama Alert, because Keemstar is Drama Alert. Anything, if you go and you promote Drama Alert on your Keemstar Twitter, then there is no separation.
It's one and the same.
There's no separation at all.
Yep, it's one and the same.
If you want to say that they're two separate entities, that you're separate from Drama Alert, make a Drama Alert Twitter and just post everything Drama Alert from that. Have other people come on to Drama Alert, like Ty Blue. We didn't even get into the Ty Blue. That's a topic for another time, about how he fired Ty Blue because his fans didn't like him, and then he gets all butthurt because he's too sick to do a Drama Alert, but he can get on Stream Me and stream all fucking night. But he's too sick to do a Drama Alert, and Ty Blue's not around.
Oh, fuck that shit. Anyway, long story short, after this whole podcast, you guys can actually just take a couple of things away from this. All right, and here's just a list of them.
Here's the first thing. Fuck Keem.
Okay, fine. So fuck Keem, fuck Adam Saleh, fuck Delta Airlines, fuck racism, fuck everything. All right, this is a fucking 2016. Fuck this year, fuck it all, because I even just noticed that poor Carrie Fisher actually just passed away at the age of 60. And I mean, this right here really hits close to home because I grew up on Star Wars, and I think it's bullshit that Carrie Fisher had just passed away, man. I love that movie. I love her as an actor. You know, it's...
And George Michael just the other day.
George Michael just passed away. Like, you know, seriously, just fuck 2016, man. 2016 has taken away the greatest people of my childhood. And they're leaving fuck bags like fucking Keemstar out this bitch.
Yeah.
This is fucking crazy. And I mean, I know for me to say the F-bomb as much as I'm saying it, and also talking about Carrie Fisher is extremely disrespectful. I want to apologize. But I do want to take a moment of silence for Carrie Fisher and all the great work she's done. My deepest condolences go out to her family. You know, go out to all of her fans, everyone that's loved her, everyone that's been changed by her, everyone that's been touched by her. You know, Carrie Fisher was one of the greats, and we will no longer be able to experience that. Our children won't be able to experience the things that we've seen from Carrie Fisher. So we're going to take a quick moment of silence right here on the show in remembrance and out of respect for Carrie Fisher. All right, guys. Well, that was the show, Empire Intel. I have no idea what episode this is because we haven't done it in so long.
It's been a while. We're going to do it more often now because it's, you know, we're going to find something to talk about. Holidays are over.
Yep.
This baited shit ain't going to end. And of course, we don't want to do baited every fucking episode, but somebody in YouTube is going to fuck up at some point. We got a whole new year of people fucking up. So
so basically, I've personally been waiting for this whole Honor the Call Exposed 2016 award show to come out before I make any more videos or podcasts or anything like that. But you know what? We only have a couple of days left before it does drop. So you know what? Might as well get back on the grind.
Let's do it.
So I hope you guys are ready because Empire Intel is going to be coming at you a lot more often, man.
That's right. Y'all have a good one.
All right, you guys. Deuces.